morning, my little nephew is coming in to snap some photos for my toddler stuff, and that should be fun. Hopefully he cooperates. But I want to let you know that you don't need a professional photographer. I'm just going to use my iPhone, and hopefully he cooperates. But even if, obviously if you don't have kids clothes, it's gonna be way easier. If it's just shooting product, or if it is shooting an adult, if you have apparel, or if it's just like the actual product item, you don't need a fancy photographer. Now, I love my professional photographers. I actually just met with my girl, Kara, this morning in a meeting, but you don't need that for the everyday. You can use your iPhone. It's not as hard as you think. I'm a stickler for good photos for your shop because I think that's what sells, and you don't have a storefront. So people need to have good photos in order for it to sell well. So a lot of times if things aren't selling, I'll reshoot them, just give them new, fresh things. Was it the photos that maybe is why people aren't buying? Is there too much clutter? Is it not good quality? All of those things. So I'll try to bring you along behind the scenes of that little mini shoot. And like I said, I'm just gonna do it with my iPhone. Hopefully it takes a few minutes, snap some photos, we'll see what we come up with. Okay, so not much behind the scenes from the photo sesh, but here's what we ended up with. A few of these types of photos. Of course, working with kids is a little unpredictable, so got what we needed. Also, Kyle, my brother-in-law, was able to take a few photos of my men's sweatshirt, which was great. So all in all, success. I'm gonna finish up orders here and head to yoga. Really quickly, I just wanted to show you guys how I edit. I use VSCO. I just go in here, I choose one of my favorite presets, and then I just check the exposure a little bit, brighten it up, make the white look a little bit whiter, make it obviously look a little bit better than it was captured since we didn't have the best lighting. And then I just kind of play around with the settings, and then I'm good to go. Then here I'm using the Retouch app. You can see I'm about to get rid of that little tree on the right hand side. And then I'm going to get rid of that little bust. So I'm just using the object removal and just getting rid of the black part of the arm and making that turn into carpet. So I use the Retouch app for this. Back from yoga, I'm going to finish these orders, load my car for the pop-up tomorrow, and then I'll show you guys a little bit behind the scenes tomorrow at the event because it's a smaller setup. So I love to kind of show the differences between like a larger scale event and a smaller scale event. And so stay tuned for a little video on that. And then I'm gonna go to Target before my trip to LA. So hopefully I don't spend too much money.